Thoughts on Blaydes saying he beats Poetan? I think that Poetan probably knocks Blaydes out fairly easily. Blaydes is very, very slow. And yes, his takedowns are good, but I mean, Blaydes has very predictable takedowns. Like, this is the thing. Yes, Alex Pereira's not been fighting wrestlers, but Yuri Prohaska's got a takedown. Jan Blachowicz has got a takedown attempt. Jan Blachowicz took down Alex Pereira, couldn't finish him. That's a light heavyweight grappler that has used his light heavyweight wrestling and grappling to win rounds in title fights before, that has submitted people, that has, out-grappled people before. And I think that Curtis Blaydes is wrestling. If he can't finish Jairzinho Rozenstruik, I don't think he's finishing Alex Pereira. I don't think he is. And you could say he's too big. Too big. Blaydes said, it's just I'm too big. I'm too big. Really? It's a weight thing, he said? What about Jilton Almeida, who's like 25 pounds less than him, absolutely ragdolling him and taking him down left and right? How about Jilton Almeida taking Curtis Blaydes down left and right? How about Jilton Almeida taking down Derek Lewis left and right? The whole he just got too much weight on him. Alex Pereira is going to be 245, 250 in the cage. You got to deal with the striking. You got to get to him. You got to shoot a nice takedown entrance. He's saying he's going to shoot right away. Bro, you're going to catch a flying knee right away. Curtis Blaydes shoots a takedown right away. He's telling Alex he's shooting right away. Guess what? Alex knows it's coming right away. He's faster than him. I think he flying knees him. It's not a crazy take. Curtis Blaydes can't finish Jairzinho Rozenstruik. All right. Listen, I know it's tough to put away Volkov, but he's not a mastermind off of his back. Can't finish him in a 5-rounder. I think that Alex Pereira, even if he gets taken down, is fine. And I think Alex Pereira knocks him out. Curtis Blaydes can get knocked out by Derek Lewis, right? Derek Lewis got held down for 5 rounds against a smaller opponent. But it's crazy to suggest that Alex Pereira chins out Curtis Blaydes, knocks him out. No, it's not. I think Alex Pereira beats him. I don't think it's crazy that Blaydes would win, but I think Alex Pereira beats him. Blaydes would do an Overeem elbow TKO, in my opinion. Where was that against Jairzinho Rozenstruik? Where was that against Alexander Volkov? Tom Aspinall landed better strikes on the ground against Volkov. Overeem TKO, when? 2011? 2016? Come on, guys. Blaydes isn't consistently finishing people on the ground. It's not a prisoner of the moment thing. We're looking prisoner of the moment. I'm looking at Blaydes' most recent performances as well. And I'm also looking at some of his older performances. I'm looking at Blaydes getting KO'd. I'm looking at Blaydes going to decisions. Prisoner of the moment, dude, we're talking. Yeah. Okay. When people say prisoner of the moment, that means that it kind of implies that it's silly to use their recent performances as a good way to describe their skill set today. That's what it should be. Your last 3-4 performances is the best description of where you're at in your career, right? It just is. Adesanya fought completely differently when he entered his UFC career. He's a different fighter now. He strikes differently. He throws different strike combinations and whatnot. Alex Pereira is a different fighter. Curtis Blaydes is a different fighter today than he was 4 years ago. I'm looking at their last couple performances. Lucas, if timing a flying knee on a takedown is so easy, you would have seen it more. It's not that simple. Listen, if it was so easy to get a takedown, why not get a takedown on Sergey Pavlovich? The brick wall takedown defense of Sergey Pavlovich, right? Brick wall takedown defense of Sergey Pavlovich. He's a slow, plotty heavyweight, Sergey Pavlovich. Slow, plotty refrigerator on the feet. Very dangerous. Curtis Blaydes shot a takedown and failed miserably. Curtis Blaydes can say he wants to shoot a takedown right away. He might not actually do it. Hey, if it was so easy to take down a big striker, why not get down Pavlovich? Let me guess. Pavlovich is 260. Oh, okay. Well, then explain Jilton Almeida taking down Curtis Blaydes 20 times in the first round. Explain that. Is that come on. Explain Jilton Almeida ragdolling Curtis Blaydes despite being at a 20-pound weight disadvantage. Guys, it's not crazy to say that Alex Pereira beats Curtis Blaydes. Curtis Blaydes is slow. He's predictable. And I think Alex would catch him. I think he would knock him out in the first round. It's not a crazy take. I think Jilton Almeida has a much better chance to take down Pereira. Much better chance to take him down and to finish him than Curtis Blaydes because he's way faster with his entries. So I agree with that. But not Curtis Blaydes, though. Sergey has a wrestling background? Brother, Alex Pereira won gold medal in jiu-jitsu competition, brother. I think Jones is an example of someone that beats Pereira. I'd pick Jones to beat Pereira. I'd pick Tom to beat Pereira. I just don't think Blaydes does. I think that Blaydes for a heavyweight is solid, but listen, if you're getting KO'd by Derek Lewis, you can get KO'd by Alex Pereira. Imagine Curtis on top of Alex laying down the elbows. Yeah, no, obviously if Curtis Blaydes gets into a position to throw elbows, for sure. I just don't think he would before Alex KOs him is what I'm saying. I think Alex probably KOs him very early. You're like those deluded Pereira fans that Kenny mentioned in his video that act like Pereira can stuff a takedown. Well, he stuffed takedowns against Jan Blachowicz, stuffed a couple against Jan. Stuffed, well, he didn't stuff, he stuffed one, I believe, maybe he stuffed one in the fight with Yuri. Listen, I don't think it's even about his takedown defense. I just think Curtis Blaydes on the way in gets caught. I think Curtis Blaydes is very slow with his takedown entries. I think he's very plotty. And I think it's a lot easier said than done to shoot a takedown on Alex. I think Blaydes is slow. His footwork is slow. And I think Alex catches him on the way in. That's not crazy to say. Pereira beats everyone at heavyweight except Aspinall and John. I agree. I agree with that. I don't think like, oh, just because you wrestle, you beat Pereira. If it was, dude, if you're picking Pereira to beat Magomed Ankalaev, then you should probably pick Pereira to beat Curtis Blaydes. Magomed Ankalaev is a better wrestler than Curtis Blaydes. I am telling you he is. Magomed Ankalaev is a more solid ground and pound striker on the ground and grappler than Curtis Blaydes. He's faster. He's better at mixing up his strikes. He's a higher level fighter than Curtis Blaydes. I think Pereira could beat him. So of course I'm going to pick Pereira against Curtis Blaydes. The whole Blaydes is too big. Like, let's get out of the dinosaur era. Alex Pereira is also massive. Alex Pereira is like going to be 250 pounds if you were to fight at heavyweight. So I think that, listen, I think that if anyone is a better chance to finish Pereira, it's probably going to be Magomed Ankalaev or beat Pereira. I think, maybe Jilton Almeida is another example. I could see Jilton Almeida subbing Alex Pereira too. But maybe Pereira survives. Maybe. But I actually do think that Jilton Almeida would be very dangerous. So not only 2, I'd go with 3. I'd say John, Almeida. I think Almeida is the grappler that would give him trouble, not Blaydes. John for the grappling purposes, and also Aspinall. Who wins, Jilton or Magomed? I don't know. Maybe Magomed, to be honest. But Jilton's huge, bro. Alex would starch Gane. I think so too. I think that's a very easy pick. But people would pick Gane because he's too big, right? Too big. Alex Pereira is bigger than Jamal Hill, bigger than Yuri Prohaska, bigger than most light heavyweights, but too small for Cyril Gane, I guess. Gane is a very good kickboxer too. Yeah, he is, but just not on the level of Alex. Listen, what do you think Alex Pereira would do to Tai Tuivasa? What do you think Alex Pereira would do to Jairzinho Rozenstruik? Like, he has better performances against everyone that Gane's fought. He would have a better performance against Volkov. Listen, Gane having a couple of pounds on him. How much does Gane weigh when he weighs in? 250? 245? Alex might not be as lean, but he's probably going to weigh in at 250 at a heavyweight fight. Gane jabbing up fat, plotty heavyweights stuck in the mud. Like, it's a whole different thing when you're in front of Alex Pereira, who's been winning titles at middleweight. We saw Usyk win titles in lower weight classes. Hey, Lucas, I like the streams. Appreciate the minimal cursing. Can you give us an Alex body analysis from an athletic standpoint? Big butt and back. I mean, Alex Pereira's built like a brick wall, dude. Thank you for the $5. He's built like a brick wall. He's very explosive. So, I mean, we all kind of know that. React to Volk's new interview? Sure. Because I actually wanted to do that before the press conference. So we may as well. Okay, Lucas, Gane is not stuck in the mud. I never said he was. I'm saying Gane fighting stuck in the mud heavyweights. He's a great striker at heavyweight, but him fighting stuck in the mud heavyweights and beating them is not going to tell me that he beats Alex Pereira, whose leg kicks are better. His left hook and finishing ability is better. Gane can't finish people until the 3rd, 4th round when he lands his 200th significant strike. All right. Alex Pereira is a guy that could leg kick with him. It's got better leg kicks than him. He's got, in my opinion, not a better jab, but I mean, dude, Alex Pereira is going to be able to knock him out. Like, you think it's going to be easy for Gane to just dance circles around Alex Pereira, a lighter guy that's used to fighting at middleweight, light heavyweight? I don't think so. Imagine Jones retiring after a super close 48-47 versus Stipe. That would be pretty funny. There you go. There you go. There's an example of a take that I agree with you on. Like, I'm not one of these people that thinks that Alex beats everyone. I'm not like an Alex delusional fanboy. I think that Khamzat would beat Alex Pereira. There you go. Khamzat Chimaev beats Alex Pereira. I think that's a grappler that beats him. Dangerous, lighter weight class grappler that would take him down, that has the arsenal to be able to put him away on the ground. That's an example that I would agree with. There are other high level grapplers that could potentially beat him as well.